Okay, we live, and let's see if we have some people come in. uh, Hey, Simon, how are you? Welcome. Or should I say, yep, me duck. I hear Matt say it all the time. Hold on, I'm gonna fix the angle here. A little more towards the thing here. Who else we got? Angela, hello. Um, Becky, hello. Lillian, hello. Um, I said it great. Yay! All right, so what I wanted to do here, and I'm going to kind of stall a little bit. I want to just give people a chance to file in. And I haven't done one of these in a while, but I want to do a rune reading. These are I got a little bit of incense stuff on my altar. Also, bear with me. I hope my internet holds out. My internet's usually top notch, but just like just like the past 20 Saturdays here in Rhode Island, it's stormy and rainy out. It just seems to be the Saturday thing. And sometimes when it gets this bad with wind and rain and stuff, the internet goes a little wonky. So, kind of bear with me. So, yeah, I wanted to do a rune reading. I wanted to do a reading of the year, just to kind of get a further insight on how 2019 is going to be. I know a lot of people ask about that and all that good stuff, and so I figured we'll throw some runes down and see how it goes. Let me see. Are we still live? My laptop's a little. Oh, hi, Hexen. Yeah, it's funny. The feed on my laptop is a little wonky, so I hope it's not wonky for you guys. Yeah, so Hexen, I'm gonna do some mood readings. So yeah, I want to get an insight on how this year's. I mean, we're we're what 5 days in, and this year has been a little bit weird, a little bit strange, a little bit challenging. Yeah, runes. So let me pull out a couple. I want to show you guys my runes before I kind of get them going. These are my runes. I don't know if you can see them. Let's see, what did I pull out? Got these guys. I can't see because of the glare. All right. This one, I'm going to pronounce that, is weird. Oh, it's pronounced weird. Yeah, see? I just pulled weird out. And the X is, let me see, the X is a Gabo gift. So, so yeah, that's what I want to do. So let me put these back in the bag. I'm gonna go blow into them. Hexen, no. That is something on the list of things I always wanted to do. Because it's not. I mean, you just gotta. You can do it on little wood chips and burn the rune symbols in there. But these are a set of runes I've had for again many years. It's one of the things I was taught, by a mentor a long time ago when I first started getting into the craft. But yeah, these are just some runes I had. All right, so are we ready? Yeah, this nice red cloth. It's Maddie's. He's the one with the sense of style, even though I set this up. All right. Oh man. Oh, so let me do. That's weird. My laptop says I've got one person waiting. Let me refresh that. I just wanna. Hey, that looks better. All right. I want to make sure I'm not missing any comments. All right, so let's start. Let's get started. So blow in them a couple times, and then and the way I usually do it. Let me see. Oh, Carol's. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, we're doing some runes. I want to do a rune reading on the year. What's 2019? It's been a little weird. I've been feeling a rift in the Force. Is it a rift in the Force? I haven't watched Star Wars in forever. A disturbance in the Force. That's what it is. So let's see. Ah, good afternoon. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that we're international here. Awesome. All right. Now, I usually close my eyes and I pour them out of the bag. And where they fall, they fall. That's our runes. So now, I read runes kind of slowly. So let's see what we have. The first rune, where's my wand? I like my wand. Okay. So, the way I've been taught to read runes is it's almost like a timeline. This is past, future, conscious, subconscious. But I tend to focus more on the timeline when I'm doing like a year reading, and what's towards the center is the more focused or more relevant to right now, and I try to contextually read them, so different runes affect different ones. And bear with me because the glare is something. And what I find interesting is a lot of them are upside down. But let's start right here at smack dead center. That is interesting. That is I think it's pronounced Gabo, right there. And that means gift, generosity, exchange, mutual, affection, partnership, obligation, reciprocity. Oh my God, reciprocity. Good Lord. So that's basically kind of what that means. It's I look at that as like a coming together, a focus on the friends and circle around you, focus on good friends, family, because they're a gift, right? And so look, and it's right towards the dead center. So doing a reading on the year, this is soon. This is soon, right? So let's take a trip back and see what we're coming off of, right? We got this guy right here, right? And let me see how I pronounced him. Oh, what is that guy? Dun, 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 dun. It's NG. I don't know if that's how that's pronounced. Or is it North's? I can't pronounce this word. But roughly translated to now these, it's hardship, delay, restriction, constraint, right? And that's here, and that I'll tell you what, for me, that's making sense. I've been feeling it's just been the end of last year coming into this year has been a bit of a challenge, even for myself and Maddie. We were supposed to go on our trip, and Kat got sick, and things just didn't work out as planned. So there's a little bit of the start of a disturbance right here, and I'm hopefully getting over that hump. which is bringing us to, this guy here, Gabo, which, is actually quite a turnaround, which is kind of making me feel a little bit better about this year. Okay, quick. Let's stop. We got a quick question. Sure. You only read the ones upright. The ones facing down are not read. That is correct. That's how I've been taught. Now, at the end of the reading, because here's the thing, this is how I was taught by my rune teacher. All the runes on the fabric are relevant, but sometimes they just don't want you to know. So that's why you got the upside down and right side up. Now, at the end of the reading, sometimes I kind of flip some over and cheat and try to see what they don't want me to know. But it's not part of the reading. It's not relevant. As the reading goes, the ones upright are the ones that, the rune gods or whatever want you to know, if that makes sense. With a little bit of an exception. See how this one is resting on top of the other rune? See this right here? I feel that, and this one here, I feel that my attention's being drawn to this one and that I'm meant to flip that one over because it affects this one. You really got to combine those two runes to see what the real meaning is, if that makes sense. But I only do it like these two are touching. I'll leave that be. But these four, right, they're on top. So I'm going to flip at the end, towards the end. I'm going to flip these when I get to these guys, and we'll see how it changes the reading. It's kind of how I've been taught. All right, so let's move on. So here's our hardship here, and this is kind of our gifts, Gabo. Now I got to wiggle around because these are very glary. Okay. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I don't like to, but I'm going to pick it up and put it down. All right, I know what that one is, and that was right there. So that one, let's see what we got there, is... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait by it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. It's Haglaz. No, it's pronounced Hagalos. I don't know what that means. Hail. So that's disruption, destruction, the unexpected, uncontrolled, and uncontrollable. So that's this one here. So this is going to be another little bit of a disturbance in the year here. This one, I don't want to say it's almost a tower rune, if you would, but it's hey Dave and everyone else. Oh, hi Jazz. How are you? Yeah, I'm just getting back into. I haven't read runes in forever, so I'm going really slow, and I'm kind of looking at my meanings in the book to make sure I got them right. And of course, it's very glary, so I can barely see them. So this is going to be another little bit of an upheaval, and I think towards the end of the first quarter of the year, right there. So yeah, we'll need to make sure we're keeping our eye out for that. Though it's going to be after some good times, some gifts, right? This is the Gabo. So kind of look for that. It's looking like it's going to be a bit of a bumpy year. All right, so I'm going to nudge this one so I can get that one there. And that is Oh, wait a minute. That is. Oh, right there. It's Kane Arzi, Kane Arzi. Fire, torch, lantern, enlightenment, illumination, vision, clarity, and discernment. So it's funny how this is sitting in the subconscious, because that's, isn't that where the enlightenment comes from? So this is an enlightenment. So, and that's right around now, right? So we should start, right now, paying attention to our subconscious enlightenment and looking for that. Now, I said I wanted to flip this one. And this one is called On's Onsu's mouth, the god Odin. This is the Odin rune. Speech, language, communication, wisdom, advice, prophecy, revelation. So now it's funny that those two came together, right? So you got spoken enlightenment. So this is kind of tying together with, which is the paying attention to friends and family and all that stuff. Listen to one another, because you're gonna gain enlightenment through conversation with your friends and stuff like that. That's what these are saying. See how I said that when they lie on top of each other, I kind of trying to mush them together. And so while we're doing that, let's look at these two. All right, we've got that one. Dum, 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 dum. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, it's oath or law, Athala. Ancestral home inheritance, dedication, material, spiritual heritage, right? But that's right next to, or that's affected by this guy, which is Awaz, horse. That's the horse rune. Teamwork, partnership, trust, communication, loyalty. So you've got, and again, that's interesting. Teamwork, partnership, right? And the other one, right, is home, inheritance, or ancestral home, inheritance, dedication. So, what that's telling me is, it's almost like a faith thing, trust in the ancestors, communication, and it's a forward motion, but but next to the ancestral home rune. So ancestors either living or dead. Ancestors typically are past. There's some gift that you will kind of receive from them, and it's not a literal gift. Like, don't look for, inheritance, but it could be just esoteric, like knowledge, right? Okay, now moving on. Let's see, what do we got? What's this guy? That's the Havo dude. So let's see what he is. That's Tiwaz, justice, honor, victory, success. So interesting. Now, here we have a situation. I'm banging my singing bowls. Here we have a situation in here where things are very, it's almost tumultuous. You've got this one here that's, the Gebu, generosity, exchange, mutual affection, partnership, like, you know. And you got this one, which is the little bit of upheaval, together with some success, and this rune right here. So what that's telling me, okay, is we got a little, and it's funny how we're only seeing the first half of the year. Unfortunately, we got nothing over here. But the first half of the year is going to be a little bumpy, all right? But you want to, don't be afraid to lean on those around you. Your friends, your family is there, especially if you're close. In my case, Maddie. I think Maddie and I really have to buckle down and put some teamwork into the first half of this year to keep ourselves on track, and things will be fine. That's kind of what I'm getting from these runes. Now, I don't think I missed any. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all the runes wanted to tell me in this reading. But you know, the whole gist of it is teamwork makes the dream work. You know, in situations where, you know, you're a couple, just really focus and pay attention and work together with your partner. Oh, are we buffering? That, and I just looked over it. And I saw Jezebel's comment, and get some protection magic going. Absolutely. But here's the thing. And I know I always preach that I'm a solitary practitioner. But this is something that's going to be group magic here. Like, I'm going to take from this that me and Matt have got to start doing some protection spells as a couple or as friends. And I'm thinking we also have to look into the community, at our friends, start doing some healing spells for each other. I know of, if any of you guys caught Jen's live last night, she's kind of going through some tough times. She is a woman with a huge heart, and I've been in a similar situation as her with my brother, with a heart. You know, my heart is big as gold, and I will give, and I will give, and I will give, until I don't have any more, and then I'll try to give more just to get burnt. And my brother, you know, if you caught her love, I don't want to give much info because it's very personal to her. But needless to say, the moral of that story is, even, you know, she's an example of someone we really need to kind of keep in our thoughts and prayers, because, again, she's already experiencing this upheaval. So it's going to be in us as a community and our group and our circles that are going to get us happily and through the first half of this year. So that's you know, so that's kind of the reading, basically. I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of runes out there not flipped over. So it's pretty clear to me that that is what the runes. Actually, I just saw one. This one is flipped. Let's look at this one in the conscious. All right, let's look at this guy. I just noticed he wasn't flipped over, so let's see what he is. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, I did read that one. Okay. Right. All right. That's the delay hardship restriction. Okay. All right. Cool. So that's the gist of it, guys. Just wanted to do a quick reading. See if you guys got any questions before I collect them. And I'm gonna flip the camera over, and we'll like to do a little singing bowl stuff. Speaking of our healing, I know on Saturdays I usually break out the bowls. So, but before I do that, do we have any rune questions? Um, let's see. Oh, hi, Tangerine. Hello. Um, oh, I have the Book of Runes by, oh, for $3. Whew, nice. That's nice. I have a bunch of notes on it, and I also have the guide in this book. And kind of works out pretty well. All right, so I'm going to collect these. Actually, no, I'll collect them later. And I'm going to try to flip this around. All right, we're going to go. It's going to get a little bumpy. All righty. Now I just got to find out how to flip the camera. Here we go. Flip the camera. Oh, here we go. All right, that worked pretty well. Hello, everybody. I need my glasses. So, that was my quick moon reading. I didn't have a whole lot planned for the rest of my live, so we can kind of free for all it. If you guys have any, all right, yeah, we can do. You guys want a small singing bowl? Well, I happen to have one, and let's see if I can. Let's do a little angle. It's very tricky to ring them at a certain position. So let's do it. Yeah, let's take a minute and let's ring some bowls. Got my yellow guy here. There he is. That's me. So let's focus on the sound. Just let it cleanse you. Let the sound fill your head. Even close your eyes. Just enjoy the sound. Let's pull out this one. Let's do a different tone. Oh, awesome, Simon. Oh, I didn't know you did singing bowls, Simon. I have to see. I love my singing bowls. And this one, my latest prize. Oh, yes. Crown chakra, yes. I have my crown chakra one. Well, hold on. I'm gonna go get the other two. I got a bunch. Hold on. Be right back. I'm back. Oh, you can see my fancy jammies. All right. This is the one I have that kind of targets my crown chakra. And this is my smallest one, so it's a little... Yeah, Jez, this one really goes, it just rings through my head and clears that all out. And I have this other one, which I'll ring here. And this is more, just a little lower. It could be more throat chakra. Oh my God, that's so, that so affects me good. Yes, oh, I feel so good with that. Let's see the comments. Good, how are you doing? It looks like the bell that I have in my, which one looks like, this one here? I guess it could look like a bell. Yeah, I've noticed that I have two different kinds. I have three that are kind of, where, how do you say it? They're fatter on the sides than the mouth, right? Then I have two that are flatter. I don't know what the significance of that is, because I just picked them up. I don't have a set. I just picked up, you know, what speaks to me. Let's do this one again. This is my new one. This is definitely the lower, kind of targets my abdomen. Oh, these sounds just kind of take a few minutes and let's focus on the sound. Just cleanse out all the negative energy. Oh, yeah, Butterfly. This one here is definitely a very potent, um, very potent sound. It's right in that range. You know, it actually it really goes from my head to here. It just really targets. Let's do some of the high ones again. Oh, not supposed to clang them together. Let's do this one again. Someone said the red one. This red one. Let me see. The red one lifts me upward. Is that this one? This red one. Yeah, this is the. Oh, I have to use this one for this one. Ah, love that. Do I know anything about the symbols? Yes and no. From what I understand, um, I believe this one, um, and I'm not sure about this one, but I believe they're Tibetan symbols that represent the chakra. And I don't know what Maddie did with my banner because he took it down and he hung up a calendar. But I have a chakra banner somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's right here. Well, so I believe, and I may be wrong, but let's take a look. Yeah, actually, they don't even match up. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it because I thought it corresponded with this, but they don't seem to. Unless this is a different, like the chakras in a different language, if you would be. But yeah, not too sure. Like I said, I am from chakra symbols. They're not the same. So these are not chakra symbols. I didn't think so. And I have to go, and I am too. I have to go to my notes, but I believe, right? Do these look familiar? I believe these correspond with the chakras. And we have a kitty coming through. Okay. What color bell is helping? Yes, that's what I thought. These are the chakra symbols. I'm not sure what's written on the the bowls. We have someone that wants to say hi. Say hello, kitty, kitty. Oops. Hi, kitty, kitty. We always have you looking at the bowl. What's the bowl? So, anyways, how long have you been on? Oh my God, only 40 minutes? So, since Simon is here, Daddy Duck, I know. All right, kitty, kitty. Oh, you're clawing me. You gotta go that way. Oh. Everyone's doing this was it the 5 decks of the year? I don't even think I own 5. Well, I own about 10 decks. So I wanted to do a video response of that, but I don't have enough decks to do such a thing. So, because I'm more of a buy cards that speak to me as opposed to buy cards that, as a collector. But I wanted to kind of jump in on the bandwagon. I'm feeling left out. And I want to share with you a few of my favorite decks of this year. So, it's not going to be 5, but so that I can have some sort of video response for, let me see. Oh, let's go to let's see. Let's see, all of them. Combination with books, Dave. Oh, combination with books. Yeah, I didn't get anything much this year. Oh, all right, kitty. But it's some of my favorites. So I'm going to show a few of my favorite decks of the year. Um, Now, my number one deck is the Wizard's Tower, but I didn't get that this year. Oh, isn't he gorgeous? This is, and he's such a, look at, he's such a, let's angle this. He's such a, he's such a ham. So one of my favorite decks that I acquired this year is my Tarot in Wonderland. This I feel is going to be my, ow, you're needing, my backup deck for my Wizard's Tower. I've been really connecting with this. It's pretty standard fare, pretty standard stuff. But I don't know, I just love Alice in Wonderland, and that speaks to me. My second deck of the year is the Green Witch Tarot. Now, I don't know, let me see, combine with YouTube channels, Dave, the 5 favorites. Oh, I can do that. Let's see what I have for decks. So this is number 2. The Green Witch Tarot. I like this. This I love around Halloween. I just think like the imagery has that sort of vibe to it for me. So I like that deck. I have to bring out the Starman Tarot just because it's so impressive. Very hard to read, but because the cards are so busy. But that's a good thing too. They're just gorgeous. It is one of, and again, it's one of the ones I've got this year. Now I gotta find my, I think I do have, all right, hold on. I know, Kitty, but I gotta open this box. Because there are, figure out where I put them. Sorry. Oh, don't tell me Maddie's got them. See what we have here. Spellcasters. It's another deck I got this year. I like this too. They speak to me. And finally, the last set of tarot I got this year, and I've got to find them because I haven't had them out. I know, Thor, but you got to go over there. They need to be in my box. All right, I think, oh man, I want to show them. Hold on. Oh, here they are. Oh, wow. Last but not least, again, I don't believe these were made in 2019, but they were introduced to me in 2019. And it's gonna come to 6, but Simon will appreciate this. These soul cards. And this was done by Deborah, these both were done by Deborah Koff. And I was introduced to these on an interview on Simon's channel. And these things are just gorgeous. Gorgeous. So that's kind of my shot at five decks of the year. Let's go to the comments. Let's see. Let's see. All right, come on, Thor. The cat's coming back over. He just likes to sit on me. Yeah, Matt did his 5 decks. I haven't caught up on his video. I don't recall what his 5 were, but those are my 5. Jez, you got that for Christmas. Which one did you get for Christmas? Was it the let me see. Was it the Spellcasters? Divine Diversity arrived. Okay. Oh, I love this. Yeah, the Spellcasters is a nice deck. If I was to rate them, I'm gonna rate them. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna rate them in 2 criteria. One, the first criteria is what I think is the most artistic. Um, so that starts with these. These are just so artistic and gorgeous. So that's the number one artistic deck. I'm probably doing this backwards. I should count down. I'm counting up. The second, as far as artistic, is definitely Starman. Very artistic. I do love the art style of the Tarot in Wonderland. So that's number 3. Then we're going to go to the Green Witch, number 4. Down to the Spellcasters, number 5, when it comes to artistic. Now, for usability, cards that speak with me that I can read with. Okay? My number 1 deck here, out of these, that I can read with, is Tarot in Wonderland. That's speaking to me most. I didn't get caught up on the thing. Number 2 is going to be Green Witch. I can read with these fairly decent. Number 3 is Spellcasters. Number 4 is Soul Cards. And that's just because I'm not familiar with reading these types. With 5 being Starman, I can read one. I'm familiar with the types, but these cards are tough to read because there's so much going on in them. So yes, that's that. Okay, one last thing I want to show you guys. And I did a show and tell on it, but 2 more things I want to show you guys that I got. I don't know if you guys ever seen these. Got these at Elite Ideas Trading. It's like kind of a witchy chain shop. And it's kind of like incense, but it's like cone incense, but it's really kind of the herb squished into a cone. It's, ow, my cat bit me. So it's really cool incense. I wanted to show you guys that. But what I really want to show you guys, since we kind of went in on bowls and meditation, I saw you guys had a lot of posts on these. So I guess these, a lot more people have these than I thought. So I kind of just picked these up at the same place I got that incense. Yes, it's Palo Santo. I love it. So these are one of my favorite meditation tools. These, I sit and I focus at them, and I know I don't do them right because they're not supposed to touch, but there's no way. There's no way. My hands are too small, and I am not that coordinated enough to do that. But yes. So yeah, that's that. I don't really have much else today. So I planned on going on for about an hour. Moved along pretty quick. Cheers. Some hot chocolate. Okay. Yeah, Tangerine, you had mentioned that. I don't get migraines and headaches and stuff like that, but favorite Satan cup. Is that the Starbucks cup? Yeah, there was a whole. I remember that there was a whole shitstorm. Are we gonna say shitstorm over the Starbucks Christmas cups? And yeah, I don't know. The Satan cup. That's actually my favorite Satan cup too. All right. Anyways, I guess we'll wrap it up here. Yeah, I know I got to practice with the balls. I got to do it more often. I had another set that were more silver, the silver ones, that were a little easier to do, but I think maybe it's because I used to do them a lot more. So what I'm going to do, that's my live for today. But I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of ringing, just to kind of get our minds squared. We'll ring. I'm gonna ring the bowls from lower to highest. If my cat doesn't nib me. So. Then we'll go on to this one. Okay, and that's it. That's our show for today. Simon, I believe you're going live in about an hour, right? So we'll definitely have to catch that. Thanks, guys, for joining, and it was so fun. I'm sorry I missed last week's live, and I should be back Wednesday. Wednesday night we'll do our readings, and yeah, so another interview. It's gonna be great, and yeah, so I'll see you guys at Simon's interview. Oop, I scared my kitty, and then I'm sure I'll see you on some of Jen's lives and some of the other lives, and yeah, and on Wednesday. Make sure Wednesday night, 7:30. I'll let you know if anything changes, but we're gonna get the readings going again. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Simon, for coming, and I'll see you on your channel for your interview. Can't wait. You're very welcome. All you guys, I love having you guys. I love doing these lives. The energy just really, you know. It's funny as I hate when I miss them. But anyways, thank you guys for joining. Peace be with everybody. Blessings for everyone all around, all the blessings. And again, I'll see you on Simon's live. Bye guys.